who discovered the process of fermentation. Imagine stumbling upon a bubbling mixture that turns water and grains into something intoxicating and flavorful. That's how the story of fermentation begins, but who actually figured out this magic trick? Well, it wasn't just one person who discovered fermentation. It was a gradual process that ancient humans learned over thousands of years. Around 9,000 years ago, in what is now modern-day Iraq, the Sumerians started making beer. They probably didn't set out to create alcohol on purpose. Instead, they left grains like barley in water, and natural yeasts in the environment did the work for them. These wild yeasts consumed the sugars in the grains and produced alcohol and carbon dioxide. This accidental discovery led to the first known brewing of beer. At the same time, in ancient China, about 7,000 years before today, early humans were fermenting honey, rice, and fruits. They noticed that these mixtures turned fizzy and became alcoholic without knowing why. Again, wild yeasts in the environment did all the work. These early fermentations were natural processes, with no scientific understanding behind them. Fast forward to the 19th century, and science started to uncover how fermentation really works. Louis Pasteur, a French scientist in 1857, proved that yeast was a living organism responsible for fermentation. He showed that yeast consumed sugars and produced alcohol and carbon dioxide. This was a big breakthrough because it explained the biological process behind brewing. Then, in 1896, Eduard Buchner took things further. He showed that fermentation could happen even with just yeast extracts, without the actual yeast cells. He discovered enzymes, which are proteins that speed up chemical reactions. These enzymes, called zymes, were responsible for breaking down sugars into alcohol. This discovery was a major step forward in understanding biochemistry and fermentation. In the world of beers and brews, fermentation is the key process that turns sweet malted grains into alcohol and carbonation. Ancient brewers accidentally discovered it, and scientists later explained how it works. Today, modern brewing combines these old practices with scientific knowledge. Brewers control temperature, choose specific yeast strains, and fine-tune the process to make the wide variety of beers we enjoy. So, the discovery of fermentation was a mix of ancient accidental experiments and scientific breakthroughs. The early humans and civilizations like the Sumerians and Chinese started it all, and scientists like Louis Pasteur and Eduard Buchner unlocked the secrets behind it. That's how fermentation became the foundation of brewing beer and other fermented drinks.